Hey, sis. I was hoping somebody was here tonight. You got finished with your laundry? What y'all up to? Where's my chapstick? You gotta see yourself before you know your lips chapped, girl. Okay. That folding be the not so fun part, but if you don't, then you have to deal with a world of wrinkles. Back to the Bama. At least you in the warmth. I'm grateful though, because it ain't been cold. Oh no. Like the top of Vanessa's trailer. What you got it in? Some totes or like bins? Like how do you keep it stored up there? What did I do today? I had a session with a client and then I did a little bit of paperwork. I'm not going to be lying to y'all. I did not do as much as I had anticipated. So hopefully tomorrow will be different. I just had a mix up with my barber. I thought I had changed it. I don't know if he changed it back. So I changed it back tomorrow, which is going to run me close to my session tomorrow, but it's a telehealth. So, and then if he changed it back to Friday, I guess that means he's just not available on Wednesday, but then it shouldn't be there as an option. So I'll find out in the morning, or he might confirm it later. But so yeah, haircut tomorrow, one client telehealth, and at some point I'm gonna have to do some paperwork. And then I got a client Friday at 1. I was just thinking to myself, it would have been nice to take a little weekend trip, but not that I can't after I see her. I sure hope she ain't trying to do no 4 hours again. Cause it ain't that type of party at all. But what I had wrote in the thing, maybe you and Bro can help me. I'm trying to think of a title for my short story. It's like some exotic short stories, I guess you could say. And I'm actually going to put that book out ahead of the Parenting 2 book. Yeah, just to kind of see what's going on. And then I'm going to get the parenting book done. And all I got done with the children's book is to get the illustrations for it. And I had wanted a child that I actually knew to do the illustrations, but it's coming down to the wire now, so I might have to get out of that. Okay. I feel you. Gotta have what you gotta have. That's your mini apartment. That's your tiny home. So you need what you need. Yeah, exotic, like it ain't getting too raw. I could probably do some more raw, but the thing that I've been getting assistance with, it don't let me get to like it don't let me get like I tried to say, I tried to do one with like the employee was cheating with having an affair with the supervisor, and it won't auto produce nothing like that. So those I may have to just write out on my own, which is fine, and then get that out. So total together, I'm thinking it's going to be like between 25 and 30 little short stories in that book. And so that way it won't be too pressing on me and I can go ahead and finish up the parenting book. But yeah, just something I had wanted to do. I think kind of getting back in the field with the poetry and stuff, having somebody that's like sparking that side of you just got me into a different kind of writing mood. So, and trying out new software, I just took it to a different level because I got to see how it's working first before I try to finish up the parenting book in there. But yeah. Oh, I like that. Uh-oh, let me write that down, honey. Who came up with that? You or bro? You a bro. I knew I was coming to the right place for help. I be having 99 pens. Now I can't find one. One moment. Where? Oh, I know where they are. I know where they are. I was doing some cleaning. I think I'm going to do a little bit of purging maybe Thursday. I actually have an interview Thursday, but I'm so... Ooh, that could be a topic in itself. Like, it's bad I want to do this interview. The truth of the matter is I'm nervous about giving up my freedom and stability, but I also cannot stay here with regrets. I'm 1000% sure I want to be with my grandbaby. I don't know what that looks like on the other end. Detroit seems very big, but the blessing is for my grandbaby. And I know that God will help me figure the rest of the stuff out. So with that being said, do I even go to this interview Thursday? Like, it's a whole lot of stuff jarring on my emotions. You guys have no idea. And I thank God that little catfish situation didn't trigger me too bad. Because I got real life stuff going on. Okay, now you're going to that won't write. Do anybody else go through this? Like, the work I'm in, I have 9,000 pens. I used to be a pen hoarder. But then you really need one. Let's hope this one works. Okay, now we're doing it. Tales. Now, when this book become a bestseller, we're going to have to talk about how much commission y'all want or what the payout is for helping me with the title. Because I'm real around here. I'm not one of them. Man, if I could get away with some music, I'd be turned up for YouTube. Y'all gotta catch me on TikTok one day when I be cutting up. Oh, Shorts After Dark. I like that too. Because most of them are going to be about after dark. Ha ha! How many I got so far? I think I got 7 so far. I've been trying to get the YouTube content together to end the year on for you guys too. Because I know that you're, working on your page and building your channel. I'm about to be viral soon. So I figured I would, because when I did the poll and I asked people what they wanted me to do content around, YouTube content was like 100%. Everybody said that, the people that did vote. So I wanted to push that out for the new year, before the new year, and give people an idea maybe how they can channel their content for this new year we got coming up. I want everybody to win. Celebratory dinner. Celebratory dinner. Now I gotta remember, what did I say? Oh, yeah, I like that idea, but we're gonna do way more than that. Hold on. Yeah, I've been crushing on Anne Marie so hard. I think K Michelle gonna find out, and she might end up being done with me. She might end up being done with me when she find out how hard I'm going past by Anne Marie. And it's like I slept on her. And now that I done found out about it, I'm going crazy. She kind of remind me of my crush, or my crush remind me of her, or something like that. So anyway, man, I can't wait till we really do all go out to eat. Me, you, bro, Erez. I don't know how many. We probably trust about 2 other people to bring along. I seen that I missed her live earlier. I'm so mad about it. I gotta make sure I got the notifications on all because I've been trying to catch her since she didn't came back. The first picture I put of my husband, it didn't. You couldn't tell. You couldn't see him. So that's why I had to put the picture with him and Kobe. Otherwise, he would have been sitting behind me. Hey, Miss Robin, how you enjoy Christmas with the grandbaby? I know you did. What you say hell yeah to me too for? Girl, you know this thing be delayed. Yeah, I know. Nobody caught it yesterday. I was in and out. I don't know what's going on. We're gonna have to figure that out. Or we're gonna start a text chain. We could just send each other a live messages, say live. Ooh, tomorrow to Friday. Okay. You just missed me saying that I basically made my decision. And it's heavy on my heart either way, but it would be heavier on my heart if my ass wasn't on my way to Detroit with my grandbaby. So me and God gonna figure the rest out. So tomorrow, no, Thursday, I'm supposed to have an interview. So I think I'm gonna I don't know. I said I was gonna talk to my son. Like, should I just still do the interview? I don't think I should, y'all. I don't think I should. I have her notification bell hit, and I thought I hit all, but maybe I have to double check that for Erez. Hold on, maybe I can do that right now. Since I got you guys on the Mac, let's see here. Go to Erez. I'm glad it still come up when I type in Erez, even though she changed the name. Subscribe. Oh, see, it wasn't on all. Okay, that's where you mess up at. And I be saying that on my thing and fell victim to not doing it. So now I shouldn't miss her lives anymore unless I'm with a client or something like that. Yeah, on y'all side, notification for all too. Oh, you got yours set for me, sis? That's cool. All right, for the 3 other people that's in here not saying nothing, happy Tuesday. Y'all made it through Christmas, whatever that's all about. I hope y'all didn't try to get out there doing no returns today, picking up them batteries that y'all didn't know y'all needed. That's what I remember about being a parent during Christmas. You can't plan for all them unexpected batteries. Or you could, and I just didn't. But that be hurtful when they trying to see their new toy work and you don't got the batteries or you can't unscrew that back. I know I'm talking to somebody. Hope not to have that problem with KJ. I feel like I think about this boy like 70% of my day. I hope he knows that. I'm sure I'll tell him. Maybe his dad already has. I sent him a puppy. And I said, KJ told me he wants this for his first Christmas. He said, I told that boy stop talking out the side of his neck. How you chastising my baby already? And I'm thinking to myself, he probably really went to her stomach and said that to my grandson. No. His granny been wanting a baby puppy for a minute. So by the time Christmas come around next year, he'll almost be one. We can work it out. Hopefully by then he'll be with Nana in her own house. She said you gotta mortgage the house for those shits, the batteries. I know, right? You could literally buy a pack of every size, and on Christmas morning you is not gonna have enough. Yes, they be so evil and irritated. Like You told them to come out. No, 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 no. Go back home and get your people skills. Don't catch no case, sis. They ain't worth it. They mad they done overspent. Ain't worth it at all. That's why I try to stay away from humans. I ain't really done no shopping since COVID, and I really be wanting to go back to my little I call it thrift store drag. But you know, I feel like that's one of the most unsanitary cases, and they saying that whatever is going on now, it's just like it's moving real fast, spreading like wildfire. They said so. I think we going back into the community. Because sometimes I dislike them. Man, Miss Robin, it was so bittersweet. It was sweet because that's the year I became an author. It was sweet because that's the year I started my channel. It was sweet because I locked in with myself. But it was not sweet because I was one of those people who was 0% alone. Like I had no animals, no people. It was rough. And I was coming out of a tumultuous breakup. 6 years of hell. So it was a lot in the beginning, but it taught me a lot. It taught me a lot. Now, when I find me a boo, I'm going to hope we go through another one for like 2 years. Me, my boo, and KJ in another country. Yeah, it was worse for a lot of people. You know, I didn't lose anybody, knock on wood. I was able to work from home and keep earning a paycheck, knock from wood. So, yeah. Yeah, everything changed during that period. The money, they started acting funny about how they give up the money. Like you can start getting it easier, but it don't flow as hard as it used to be because it was too many good content creators making content. And they was coming out of their pocket. Man, YouTube be writing $100,000 checks to people and more every month. Woo! What do you call me? Call me anything but late for dinner. Call me anything but a liar, because that I'm not. What do you call me? Well, my birth name is Facerlyn LaShawn Wheeler. Depending on what people call me, I know where they know me from. So if people call me Faye, they probably know me from my family, my birth family, or work. If they call me Facerlyn, they definitely know me from work or school. If they call me Sean, then they know me from my personal life. And if they call me Smooth, just don't look at the rest of that. I try to let Smooth go in my early 30s though. Y'all, I can't wait to get my partial. I've been always having a complex about it, but when they keep comparing me to Tasty, it just make me want to get my dental work done so quick. And I could have been. I'm trying to wait on insurance when I should have just paid cash because what's more important than your smile? Well, you know what I mean. It's a me problem. But thank you for asking, Miss Robin. That's nice. Even at work, they keep toggling back and forth. Like I'm never in the office, but they be like, "Do you want to be called Faye or Facial?" And I'm like, when I was a kid, I didn't like Facial because all the teachers mispronounced it, and then the kids teased me, and it got me into a lot of fights because I wasn't a walkaway type person like I am now. But being an adult, I appreciate the uniqueness of my name because I'm unique. But the masculine side of me, that world, you know what I'm saying? I just go by Sean. A lot of females who presented masculine, they started like making up boy names or whatever, surnames. I didn't have to do that because of my middle name, so I just dropped the LA. I love dominoes. I've never learned chess, but I would like to. But also, I'm too. Wait a minute. Since I had to read Judge comment twice to get it, y'all is too much. I knew y'all was cool as hell. I knew y'all was cool as hell. Now she said for sexual favors for rent. Oh Lord, I'm gonna have to try that one when I get me a little boo thing. Yes. Oh, that tickled my heart down inside. Cause I can see it. I can see me on some type stuff like that. The problem with me is I'm a sore loser. So like it gotta be something that I really want to do to you. Cause like if I gotta my loss is to perform something to you and I really don't like to do it in general, which I don't know what that would be, but then I might act the donkey. But anyway. So oh, that's how you got that. I like that. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah. I was thinking if KJ ever gets tired of KJ, he can be Deshaun because my son's middle name is Deshaun. So KJ is going to be a Deshaun. Is that too much information? I don't have to scrap another live. Y'all, it's too much. We need to be out at a cabin somewhere with no cell phone service, just like about good 5 of us. No, it got to be 6 so we can have cards. So we play spades and carrying on. But anyway, it's not always that you find good energy. I recognize it, even through a screen. It's a different color under this hat. I was like, what if they see the size? Y'all can't see it till tomorrow after the cut. And can I say that I'm really not pleased with it? So this is what I had to do to really embrace this new color, besides just color something over it. It reminds me of KJ. So we're gonna do baby blue for KJ, right? Baby boy, baby blue. He has an older brother, so he'll be the darker blue. So the baby. Oh my God, I just told on myself. I've never been good at secrets. Anyway, you still ain't finna see it. But yeah, I just hope that the cut like brings it out more for me. And I think what it is I've done every color. I've done every color combo. I've done all the colors for Pride. And so it's like nothing looks new and fresh to me because I've done it all. Now, Erez had said black and gold. I couldn't find no gold. And the white and platinum, that just would not show up on my skin tone very much. So like those I could not try, but every other color I've done. Then I thought about going back to all black, but I'm like, no, that's too plain. I'm not a plain person. So here's what I decided too. It's just time to grow my hair back. And I thought about it like, okay, moving to Detroit, is it going to be easier to find a braider or a barber? Most likely a barber. I'm going to tell y'all, my son braids be so crucial. I know he ain't paying no less than $200. He go to a shop and she be OMG. Yeah, I don't got that salary right now. So I don't know. So I'm thinking I'm not going to get it cut all the way down to a 1 tomorrow, maybe just to a 2. Man, I can't believe I sat here and told on myself. Ah. Well, you had to be on my live to know, or they gonna watch it over again. By the time they see the replay, I'll already be at the shop. I hope. If he bumped me to Friday, I'm gonna cry. If he bumped me to Friday, that's another sign not to go to that interview Thursday. But that's a tough conversation because I know my friend like been pushing to try and get me into that school district into that new tax bracket. But it's like, man, honestly, I can't be this far away from my grandbaby. It's not gonna work for my heart. It's not. It's not. I have to figure the rest out. I've trusted God all these times. I've moved for less. All right, for 7 Mile. Girl, I'm gonna be around them parts. Man, I was getting around Detroit decent, like finding my way, finding my way. When I turned and took that tunnel to Canada, oh God, that just ended it for me. My son was like, Mom, get out. I'm like, I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere but to the back on his deck, looking at the water and the geese. I was done with life. Canada tried to steal my freedom. And I'm still willing to go back through there to get to Niagara Falls. Now, who crazy? My grandson, my son, and my grandson are in Detroit. And that's where I'm gonna have to relocate to. I'm gonna have to leave Madison, my job, my home, and work out the other part on the other end. But I have been challenged by a lot of people who I know care about me and think they have my best interest, from family to friends. Everybody is saying don't do it, but that's the thing. Everybody is not me, and the sacrifices I've made, it may look like, oh, you're always there for other people, but that brings me peace. And I've been there for a lot of other people and other people's kids. And why wouldn't I want to be there for my grandchild? Right? Right. Right. So I trust God to figure out the stability and the independence part and making sure it's not a stressor on my son and just getting it all figured out. But I think, and I said I was giving myself to the new year, so this is a good week. I think I finally made my decision. Like, I'm going. I'm going. If I had to end up staying in my car because I made a decision to go be there for my grandchild, that would be worth it. Now, if I lost my car, that would be sickening. But no, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. So yeah, that's that. This will be the ninth state. Let's see. Born in Louisiana, lived in Georgia, left Georgia, went to Illinois, left Illinois, went to Indiana, left Indiana, went to Missouri, left Missouri, went back to Illinois, but we don't count that. Left Illinois and went to Tennessee, left Tennessee and went to California, left California and went back to Tennessee, back to Illinois, Wisconsin. So that's 8. So that'll be 9. That'll be 9 states I've lived in. And I was actually planning to get a Sprinter van and go towards North Carolina, then go towards Arizona. Da, 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 da. So, no, it's not. I've looked it up. Detroit is expensive and their pay is low. Detroit got Illinois pay. That's how I ended up in Wisconsin. Wisconsin's got like California pay, but it also has like California expenses in Tennessee. Tennessee was the worst, but it looks like Detroit is a lot like Tennessee. Like the pay is low and the rent is high, because the work that I do here at 60, they're offering that same work between 37 and 40. And I've been trying to look at stuff like part-time or remote because the full-time is not an option because I'm going there for my grandbaby. So it'll work itself out. And my son keeps saying the same thing. And I know we probably sound like we believe in miracles, but no, like we believe in God and we saw him do it. And he wants me there. She wants me there. I want to be there. Period. Oh yeah, I'm sure. The Midwest, Illinois, to me, anybody can make it in Illinois. That's why nobody leaves there. They just talk about it, they don't go. It's very easy to make it there. But other places, it's like it is more expensive. Now, New York, I've never been, never even visited yet. I want to, but I can say that people thought that LA was more expensive because when people think of LA, they think of like Hollywood, Venice Beach, right? I lived in the Valley. I lived in Tarzana. I lived cheaper in LA than I lived in Nashville. Nashville was ridiculous. They call it Nash Vegas. And then I was a whole program coordinator, like had Moraine over grants, worked in different doctor's offices, traveled all over, but got paid probably $12. Like, come on now. Like, my salary was so low, I didn't even try to ever figure it out. I just tried to break it down to an hourly rate. That's how I figured out how to work multiple jobs, Uber, Lyft. Like, everybody there, they either double up or they're working 2 or 3 jobs and that's all they're doing. Then you're stuck in traffic. The reason why I'll never live in Georgia. Georgia takes so long to get somewhere, you don't even wanna go when you get there. You don't. You got an attitude. Oh no. You get nervous on the road, sis. How far was it? Hey, at least you drove to him. He knew it was serious. Oh, in Indiana, I lived in Indianapolis. It wasn't long. Just like Missouri. Now I call it Misery. I believe it. And it looks way too congested, but I still want to go. Oh my God. Everybody I see visiting there, it just looks so congested. Like there's nowhere to walk on the sidewalks or nothing. Mm-mm. Yeah, Georgia's horrible. Georgia, I pulled over on the side of the road. My baby sister said she did it before too. And she drive like, I don't even know how she got such a small car. That girl drives so crazy. And even she don't like driving in Atlanta. They first of all, they think 100 is going slow. Yeah, armpit for sure. Now, St. Louis, I'm good with, but Kansas City, that's how I feel about them. Sorry, not sorry. Very traumatic. I've been through a lot of trauma. Should I just tell about it and get some cash apps? No, that wasn't even cool. I'm gonna put myself in time out for that. But anyway, I do have an autobiography out, and I plan to write more of it one day. And I also want to do a web series where I'll be putting in some of my world. But right now, we're working on that freaky side of my brain with this exotic short story book that Sis and Bro just helped me think of a couple titles too. Right. I believe it. I believe it. Get out the way. Get out the way, bitch. If I ever played that and I had an SUV, I probably could drive through there. No problems. Give me one of them brand new Rivians and put that song on repeat. Ah, fuck that traffic up. Ah, fuck that traffic up. Right. Don't forget to hit that cash app. Just like I hate on TikTok, like you go to somebody like and say, double tap the screen, double tap the screen. If you don't say nothing, I'm gonna do it anyway. Like on my people who lives I watch or they shows that I watch, their videos, let me tell y'all what I do. If I'm subscribed to you, as soon as I turn your video on, I hit the like button. As soon as I turn it on, I hit the like button. I may not even sit there and watch the video. I may put the video on and start scrolling through my phone, but that's just how I support people. So, like, to ask me to like it or whatever, like, you don't have to do that. So, when people be excessive with it, like, don't forget the like button, we got, like, you don't have to do that. Like, I want you to genuinely want to see me win. Like, I genuinely want to see everybody else win. Then you do it. So, if I got to keep mentioning it, you're doing it to shut me up, basically. So, and the only way you'll find out my cash app is from me sending you money. Now, if I do a birthday something or something we arranged, or maybe when I get what do my little when am I give me a little 5x5 in Detroit? Y'all can help me get a little blanket and a little pillows. Ah, let me quit talking mess. Hold on, y'all. This vape calling my name. Keep talking though. I'm working on my habits. I be sad when y'all don't come in. Shoot, while I'm sitting here thinking about it, I probably should have texted Erez, but if she ain't on, she's probably busy. Might be doing something with the kids and whatnot. Man, y'all, it's crazy. I got a tote full of stuff just for this boy already. I got carts on every online shopping platform you can think of. Like, I'm buying outfits from 0 to 18 months already. Like, what? Just slow down. Just slow down, Nana. Slow down. We gotta see how he gonna move. I'm trying to decide how we gonna have this laundry soap discussion. Miss Robin, how do I approach these situations? Like, do I ask her what she plans to use and then make my recommendation? I am, and everybody I talk to knows it. So how would anybody actually try to think for any day of rational thinking that I would stay put? Do you know how miserable I would be? Okay, ask first. That's only right. That's only right. I just want the fragrance free to, the clean and clear, now I'm not sticky on the brand per se, but yeah, we'll have a conversation. We'll have a conversation. Hmm. I'm new to all this. And I know it's different being the mother of the son. So I'm trying to stay in my lane. Being that, I don't know if we're gonna be in the same home temporarily or not. So, but if I'm gonna be nanny, then I was thinking that I'll be doing some laundry, right? But yeah, we'll have a conversation. We'll have a conversation. March can't come here fast enough. I'm so checked out of 2023, and for good reasons, though. But yeah, every time I try to calm down, she send me a new ultrasound picture. Ah! Yeah, Druff back in the day. I think the one I seen was all pure and sensitive. Seen a commercial or something. Cheer, cheer. Mm-mm. I can't believe I told on myself. Hmm. I don't know, y'all. I'm feeling a way about it. But every time I get a cut, it makes me feel like a new band. So it could be any color. That cut gonna make me feel. That's why he don't need to push me back till Friday. I need to go ahead and go in the morning so I can feel like somebody. Just got my dental insurance and now we finna leave another job, y'all. But I'm gonna just have to get what they call it, the Obamacare or whatever, until we work that out. Cause I can't wait. Gotta be ready for my next boot thing. It's still 5 people, only 2 people talking. My goodness. Y'all won't tell. If they watch it back, they gonna hear me say it, but probably don't nobody be listening to all the parts. They try to scroll through for some drama. Like if I say something real dramatic right now, they'll never watch the first part. What should we say? Let's do some clickbait. Let's say I don't want to say nothing that I could jinx myself into actually happening. What can we say, y'all, so they won't watch the beginning? But yesterday, the live, this is what I came on live for to talk smack about yesterday. Today, I was genuinely wanting to ask some input for my own self. But yesterday, it's just okay. If all y'all pay attention to is the way she look at Charlene when she talking, do you see how Vanessa just be like? I mean, it's damn near slug go, and I'm happy for her. The only thing I'm upset about is how she had just made those derogatory comments about gay people and how it wasn't good in God's eyes. But you'll play the role to get financial gain. Yeah, I know, sis. That's what my friend was telling me I should have had got because I wasn't working from like spring to fall. And so I didn't have nothing all that time. She said I might get a fine. I hope not. But I'm thinking that's what I'm gonna do when I get ready to leave. I'm gonna try to get things going proactively. Do what I can. Like yesterday, I spent probably a good 2 hours looking for and applying to a couple of jobs out there and whatnot. I know, right? It's funny you say that though, because I'm gonna do a Walmart order. Walmart order. Need to get a couple of things. And then I'm gonna see what I got left. I was thinking maybe I could pull off one more giveaway before the new year. And I already have content that will go live for the rest of the week. Those videos about making content. Get a few notes done and ask me any questions you want to, sis, and any follow-up videos you think I should do. Let me know that too, and I can do it. And you never said if you're on a Android or iPhone when it comes to editing, but right now I like how your videos are like welcome to my life, a day in my life, come in my life. So when you're doing stuff like that, you really don't have to do a lot of editing. Where you're going to want to do editing is where if maybe you show something with your address on it, or you show something with your license plate, or you show something that you wouldn't want shown, but you don't want to scrap the whole video. So then that's when you can like chop that piece out or whatever. And then as you start to, want to draw in a longer video or more content, then it's things you can drop in your editing. Like if you ever see where I do those little laughing clips, or, just like little clips that you can put in to kind of mix it up and make a laugh happen in between, or a fake cry or whatever. That's when you get more into editing. But I think what you're doing right now is going well, and, keep at it. That's what I would say. Yeah, she don't know who she is. She doesn't live in her own identity because she's been so busy trying to run from it and make people pay for her. She should have just processed. Everybody got childhood trauma. It's how you work through it. To never be in therapy is scary. Shit. I've been in therapy most of my life and I still ain't wrapped tight and don't got it all figured out. I love it. Ain't nothing better than getting to tell a complete stranger what's going on in your world with no judgment. Hmm. Some strange for some change. Get in luck for a buck, girl. Shoot, I might have to get an OnlyFans when I get to Michigan. I'm gonna delete so much comment before KJ get old enough to watch TV. Trust me, he'll never know this part of Nana. But serious. Okay, Android, cool. So my favorite one that I use consistently, you'll see is KineMaster. If you look on my videos, it has the KineMaster watermark because I used to pay for it when it was $6.99 to not have the watermark, but I think they went up to like $12.99. So I'm like, fuck that watermark, because there's some people who like really getting paid and they still have a watermark. Just like I've paid hundreds and hundreds of dollars for thumbnails, and it's people getting paid way more than me, and I ain't getting paid, that don't pay for thumbnails, do their own thumbnails. And so yeah. Miss Robert says she needed therapy. What you weak about, sis? I'll make y'all weak, all right. It'd be delayed, so I gotta figure out which comment I said made you weak. She said you hit the purpose search button and put my name in. Oh, okay. Yeah. I got 2 pages for you, I think, sis. Or she should be able to click on your picture, I think, or your name right now, and it might take her to your channel, I think. Oh, yes. No, I've been talking about that for a minute. I want to do my feet because everywhere else I got tattoos, and it'll be easy for people to figure out it was me. But I'm thinking if I just do my feet, some little whipped cream and olives and carrying on or whatnot, make them paint or something. Girl, gotta get in luck for a buck, honey. You only have one? Okay, well, I better double check then. Make sure it ain't no catfishing going on. Cause ain't one like, hold on now. Or may hold on now. Let me see where I can go to check. Let me see where I can go to check. Okay. Maybe I was wrong. Good. Why did I thought I had seen two different names before? Yeah, why am I yawning so much this early? I had to get my little nap today and it shows. Yeah, honey, her bro, when she be getting on his nerves, them be funny. And then she show her little cooking clips and whatnot. A lot of different stuff I like that you do. Y'all, we went all the way up to 8 people and still ain't nobody said nothing. Shaking my head. Who was I thinking about? Ruby. I wonder what Ruby's up to. So Miss Robin, sis and brother-in-law gave me a name. I asked for a name for the title of my short story erotica book. Can you think of a name that I can put in a hat? Girl, sometimes yes, honey. I be cranky without that little nap. Oh, she was. Yeah, I missed it, but I ain't gonna miss it no more unless I'm working. Cause I changed the notification. I wouldn't dare go to bed at this time. That's where I really go wrong at. Cause then I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning like a real old person. And for what? My son be like, "Why are you up?" I'm like, "I don't know." As soon as I'm done uh writing it and I get the cover, I'll put it through on Amazon again, like my other two books. But I will announce the release to you guys, of course. Um, yeah. And when I'm done with that one, I need to finish up the Parenting 2 book. I also have the kids book that I need to get illustrations in. And then what's the other one? Child, don't try to keep up with me. I just need to be getting them out. But I've paid for programming and software to help me with both my content and my book writing. So all I have to do is stay focused. Because now that I'm going to be transitioning, it would be great if I can generate more revenue outside of like trying to punch a clock, right? Right. KJ naps, we write a few pages. KJ gets mommy and daddy time, we write a few pages. We make a little content. KJ isn't no social media baby at first, so that's going to be hard for me. When it is time, y'all going to see a lot of the back of his head, probably. Ah, man, but I respect it. I respect it. Ooh, Tales from the Sheets. Y'all going with it now. See, y'all trying to cut up. I'm going to end up doing more than one in that sequel. That's what we're going to have to do with that. That's gonna become a little sequel. Book 1, 2, 3, and carrying on. Tales from the Sheets, honey. I'm trying to think, do I like that one better than the first one? I like that one better than Tales from the Other Side. I do. Tales from the Sheets. Hold on. Y'all doing too much. And I see the little non-talkers in here been stole it, but it ain't gonna come to fruition like I wanted to because it's my vision. So go ahead and do that if y'all want to. A mayor did that to me one time. Took my proposal and tried to use it without me through the United Way. They lost the whole grant. What he say? Don't touch his anointed. They don't be knowing. They don't be knowing. You can do what? You can do what? Oh, the books? Girl. I had talked about the ones I got out during the lockdown for years too, especially my autobiography. Oh God, that was cooking for at least 12, 13 years. So many people was like waiting on it, waiting on it, waiting on it. My one good friend, she read it on a beach on a vacation. She had waited for it so long. But yeah, I had that sit down time, which in a lot of ways I'm about to have that again, you know? It's just different when you're not generating no revenue, especially having a new grandbaby. Like, I'm gonna want to be going places with him and buying him more stuff. So we got some details to work out, and they will get worked out. Okay, Between the Sheets. You know they do got that song. I won't get copywritten for that, will they? Making love between the sheets. Who sing that? Ooh, baby, baby. Yeah. Feel your love surrounding me. Who sing that? It Rez needs to be in here. She would tell us so quick. Sis, you better tell me who sing that. So I had to text my mama. And the last time I asked her about an old slow song, this 70-something-year-old lady gonna say to me, I don't even remember who I was dating then. Gloria. Sometimes you let me know where I get it from. And honey, she got her little ring light trying to start the content world. Isley Brothers. Yes, girl. Yes. I used to could tell by what music she had on a Saturday morning, what type of time she was on. Baby, if you heard that Isley Brothers or that Tina Marie, it was all to the good. If she hit you with some Betty Wright, no pain, no pain, no gain. Hey, oh, that was an old lady sitting under a tree. She called me over and she said to me, my days left here may not be long. I wouldn't waste my time telling you nothing wrong. Love is a flower, it needs a whole lot of rain. What'd it say? What'd she say, y'all? Oh, my granny would be so proud of me. My son too. They think like I'm just a 1000% thug, y'all. I know y'all can't see it to say nothing in this world because I try to be slightly cool on camera, but there's a part of my family that thinks I'm just like a ghetto gang banging thug. Cause all I used to listen to was that kind of music. But I used to think that slow music was made for the bedroom. And that again could be my mother's fault. But I done got better over the years. Turn off the lights. Yes, girl, you can hear the beat when you read the words. As soon as you said turn off the light, I just heard it. Now I love me some Barry too. You know, I had just put up that Secret Garden Teddy P. You know, they want to say Big Luther, Little Luther. We should be saying Big Teddy, little Teddy, but Teddy P. And so many of them. So many of them. Love actually sustained when we had the music like that. Now, child, a relationship be over faster than a song, honey. Cause what you telling them to do with it? Not turn off the lights. Not turn off the lights, honey. These little whippersnappers don't know nothing. One moment. Which one is you and hubby song? Girl, I hate YouTube and they little music copyright stuff. You can't play nothing. You could barely play a commercial on here. I know, right? And you know, slow dancing, they basically just having SEX on the floor. Now, when I used to go to the Wild Hair, the little reggae club, yeah, you knew that's what was gonna happen. But girl, now, and I could be dressed like them, and they still trying to come up behind me with them little pieces of body. If you don't get that thing, I know y'all laughing on that one. Now you want to help me sandwich in this female, we could do that, but you come up behind me, it's a misunderstanding. I know I got ass. It ain't for you. Child. I hope I find somebody's daughter to sing it to one day. Mm-hmm. Every time we together, I'm gonna be like, I can't stand y'all. And I'm gonna be lying. I love everything about it. Because I know I get on people's nerves when I have my person. We're gonna go ahead with a clean slate though. Are y'all gonna be on the road for New Year's Eve too, sis? Where y'all gonna be? Still in the South? That's so sweet. I love it when people tell you that they subscribe. Mm-hmm. I think you told me that. Okay. Yeah, I imagine that do take a toll on your back. I know my ex used to talk about her feet, her back. I knew she wasn't gonna be at it long. You gotta be in shape. I'm gonna find me one of them little cute little trucker women to take me on a little weekend with them one of these times. I thought I had found one, but she was a little cuckoo crazy, honey. We gotta figure out why I track that. I don't need to say it's either church or some booty. Did I just say that? Yeah, either church or us just, be quiet, romantic or something. I probably ain't did a outside type club type thing since probably like 2007. Was it 2006? 2006 or 2007. Me, my ex, and my mom, we all went out in Chicago. I think it was to the 50-yard line. The white tee boys was there. Yeah, yeah, my white tee. And I was so mad because I had bought these fresh Steve Maddens and somebody stepped on my shoe. Not to mention how much you had to actually spend. Then we leave, my mom ready to keep drinking. Oh, God, girl, take your old tail to sleep. I think I was the first one to go to sleep. Okay, sleep well. Thank you for joining us tonight. Ooh, degenerative disc. I think that's what's working in the top. I got herniated disc and a bone spur. C4 and C5. I done been through chiropractors, physical therapies, cortisone injections. Every once in a while, I might have to take some gabapentin. I use a lot of icy hot. Girl, one day I was at school, be trying to flirt with the little parents. This little boy gonna tell me, "You smell like my grandmother's house." I was so offended, and he didn't know why I was offended because he loved his grandmother. Because I'm sitting up here smelling like icy hot. All that cologne I put on, and he smelled the icy hot. So I'm like, well, I ain't finna catch me no woman. Girl, more cortisone injections, which I ain't about to do because that messed me up more going through my neck with that little needle, or surgery, which I ain't about to do. So I just kind of got to fight through it. It's what I've been doing. I like to go for massages frequently when I can. Back home, I went at least once a month, sometimes twice a month. But here, they like $100 a pop, so I've been being cheap. Last couple of times I went to the mall and let the little Chinese people rub with their elbows and crap. Yes, girl, his grandma's house. I ain't gonna never let that go. Ooh, I used to do the patches, but they was irritating my skin. I actually burnt my skin one time from icy hot. So now I use a different muscle rub. Sometimes I use BioFreeze. Women don't be understanding why I ain't trying to jack up cars and change tires and stuff no more like I used to. So the way they describe the bone spur is basically like the bone is just pinching down on the nerve and muscle tissue. And I think there's inflammation involved because I have shin spurs too. And my shin spurs only really get active when I run. So it's something about use that must make them become inflamed. My shoulder is why I stopped doing like the braids because I was having to take it out and comb it. And then I used to try to do the nappy brush, but I couldn't do that. And actually having a shortcut, everybody be telling me, even my barber, like, man, if you do the work, your waves would be crucial. But I can't do the work because after I make so many movements, it just swell up real tight. And then it's almost like I can't even make that happen, girl. And I was trying to save the little bit I got left in here because that's my dominant hand. So it's some other stuff I be wanting to do with the hand. I ain't finna tell all my business. Oh yeah. I had to prescribe one a couple times. Now y'all know I used to want to throw my mama out the window when she did that, but now I'm doing it. It's crazy how you grow up and become your parent. Uh, uh, uh. Mm-mm. What could I possibly have allergies from? I did light an incense earlier though. Sometimes I feel like they be getting to me. Some of my wax melts be too strong too, but the one I used today wasn't it. It was probably the incense. I'm glad we had to have a little rapid talk. I hate that Erez didn't come on, but I'm gonna catch her soon. Oh man. Absolutely nothing. I'm gonna watch the Potter's House New Year's Eve celebration. And I see people trying to say what they want to say about TD Jakes, but like I'm gonna need some hardcore proof because I've been watching that man for years and I've actually met him in person and I feel like he's truly anointed. Not saying that excuses him for whatever, but I'm just not at a point where I'm ready to like turn against him because it's at a rumor stage. So I still will be paying my tithes. I still will be watching Sunday and Wednesday service. And I'm going to watch their watch hour service on New Year's Eve. What I would love to be doing Waiting up on my crush to call me and tell me she coming from the club and she want to stop by my house. That's bad, right? Because she's younger and I feel like she's at the age where she probably want to go outside and turn up right quick. I don't know. And I don't want to go outside and turn up right quick, but I sure wouldn't mind being her nightcap. But other than that, I'll be here watching TV. I would have loved to like go somewhere right quick, but where? I found out that Cardi B and Offset in different places though are gonna be performing in Miami. And I love Miami, but trying to get some tickets to that right now would be insane. Who is worthy if he is worthy? Oh, right. That part. Yeah. Man, I'm so ready to give up. You just don't know. Like, you can only put so much effort towards something. You feel like I felt like we was talking in circles. I let my friend, I went to see my friend this weekend and I let her really analyze things. And she felt like we did a lot of talking in circles and indirectly at each other. So she can understand how I went with the other chick that turned out to be psycho catfish, right? Lion. But it's like I think the crush felt like I picked that person over them when I really didn't and never would have. It's just I didn't know that it could be more than a crush. You get what I'm saying? And it's like when we looked at everything from the moment I went to go see old girl in Michigan for the first time is when everything changed between me and my crush. And I can't take it all back. I can only move forward. I didn't send her a poem directly. I didn't send her the link to my YouTube video where I did all those poems about her. I did a whole video about loving a straight woman. So it's like I didn't gave it all the energy I have to give. Now it's time for me to just transition. My son said, saw all kind of women in Detroit. Is that what I'm going there for? No. But do I feel like my options are few? No. In God's time, not mine, because we could see what happened when I was trying to do something in my time. Whoo, Lord have mercy. So yeah, all to the good. I have to remember this is YouTube and I don't delete it like TikTok, but I said all that to say the truth. Shit. They know how I feel about them. And now it's time to see who else I'm gonna feel something about. Cause it is a few that's been them little romantic setups, decors, them been getting me some inboxes, some DMs. Little do they know the budget for that is gonna have to come later. Cause all my money tied into KJ, but I will make something work for the right person. So yeah, I'm just capping. But not right. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. I'm sitting back, letting the universe do what it's gonna do. I'm so happy that I seen something on TV today because I didn't think we was in the full moon till like 2 weeks from now. Girl, the full moon is tonight. So I put my stone out there and I'm gonna bring it in. Tomorrow night I was gonna put it back out, but they said we might get snow and rain mixed. That's horrible. Another reason I don't know about that doggone thing Thursday. Oh, I'm gonna try to cut up. Finna get my hair cut, get real cute for myself. But yeah, I had thought about going to the gun range. I don't know if they'll have any appointments this weekend, but I kind of want to go to the range. That'll be a nice way to bring in the new year because I want to get me a piece soon. That car seat took me out, but yeah, I got to get me a nice piece. But I want to go to the range a couple of times first. I wouldn't mind going ziplining somewhere, but that would probably be a pretty long drive to get to somewhere warm enough to zipline. So here is where I be, and I'm good with that. no confusion, no pain, no hurt. Like, thank you, God, for just sustaining me and letting me know that yeah. Right. I'm single, like you can actually pull in the garage single. I'm single where you can heart a comment and not worry about who gonna say something type shit. Type shit. It's a different single when you recognize that, you know what I'm saying? It's for the good. Not like single because don't nobody want me. Like, nah. I'm single because I ain't trying to do no anything with anybody. You heard? I got enough to keep myself busy and about to get busier. Pull up on me. Pull up on me. I be wanting to say that for real. Like I literally be wanting to tell her. That's what my friends like. You been saying the wrong shit. Like tell her to pull up. I'm like, man, don't tempt me. In my 20s, I would have did that shit. You know I would have. You a little different when you get older. I don't know. But yeah, drop the location. My mama said, your mama said, you should come to my house. uh, oh well. Only other thing that make me smile like that besides KJ, I swear, man. I used to just sit and look at her pictures all day. That's crazy, right? That's crazy. It is what it is. It is what it is. I guess we done talked it all through. We talked about the book. We talked about Tasty Wasty and her boo. I still can't believe she didn't get that lady nothing but them cheap ass sunglasses though. Man. A recipe I know she like. I don't see she don't really post much about food. Now when we was actively talking, she told me that she just recently started back eating meat. She had gave up meat for a while and you can tell she like 2 pounds. And it's such against the norm. Like I had been so into the BBW, sis. I ain't gonna even lie. And I really am not a chess person. It was all about the ass for me. But I think I find an attraction to fit women now. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to be fit. I want to lose weight. I want to reverse the diabetes. And so it's like you trying to have this BBW, you know she gonna be wanting to eat, she gonna be wanting to cook. And when you really gonna change your lifestyle. So I feel like she just compliment this time in my life because like my friend was like, take her out to eat. I'm like, she don't even seem like that would be a day for her. Like food is not a big thing for her. Like going somewhere like athletic. Like I was thinking we could go do something like rock climbing or bungee jumping or zip line. Okay, maybe bungee jumping is extreme for a first date. But like doing something physical and fun and then like sliding by to get like a healthy snack, something type shit. I don't know. But curved for 2 years. Oh shit! So me get curved for a couple of weeks should make me feel bad, huh? Not 2 years, sis. And look, whole time. And you know that's kind of how it happened with us because I used to work at a school that her kids went to. And when she would come there, like she would be like the mean, sassy mama. So I never really like had an attraction at that point. But when I seen her following me on TikTok and then I went to her TikTok videos, like I instantly started crushing so hard. And before time, I told her, and she's like, I knew. I'm like, how you know? She said, because you liked all my videos. I'm like, shit, you liking my videos too. So what's up? So But whole time worried about my teeth and my age and my stomach and feeling like I ain't good, or worthy. Like that's where you got to get out your own head sometimes. In between vegan meal, ask her for help. Yeah, that's a good potential. First, I gotta get this broad to say something back. I said Merry Christmas to her and her kids, and she didn't even respond. I don't even know if she saw it, but she liking my videos. Like that hurts. That hurts. And my friend said you gotta give her a minute. Maybe she feeling like the rebound. No, she not. She got her own drama going on. She ain't feeling like no rebound. But it's like, don't like my video if you ain't gonna even heart my comment or say Merry Christmas back. Christmas don't even mean shit to me. I'm just acknowledging you and your kids on a special day. So then that make me get in my feelings and want to start Scorpioing. Oh, once you finally gave him that date, it was over with, huh? Man, she see that shit. Come on now, this TikTok. But I feel you though. I do be in my head too much. I be in my heart more than in my head though. Can't you tell that? But nah, I know I'm the prize. I know that her life would be amazing if she would give me a chance. So with that being said, I ain't gotta do too much. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have to. I'm all about courting. Now you open the door. I know how to court you very well. But you sending mixed signals, that's gonna mess both of us up. Right. Right. Yeah. Another tasty. Unresolved childhood issues. She didn't see, she didn't hurt my post, so she can't come to my party. She can't sit by me in the class. I want to move my seat on the bus. I want to take my notebook back I let her use. Man, I would drink this girl bath water. Like, I told my friend was like, oh, no, 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 no. That's why God blocking me. I told her, I was like, man, she that type of woman you just sign your check over. I ain't never said that about a female. Ever. Sign my check over. She could get some allowance, but I said this chick could sign my check. Baby. That part. That part, sis. And that's why I'm good with it. It's already a couple of women trying to check for it. But I'm just like, man, I really ain't trying to invest myself into nothing new right now because I know I'm about to relocate and I don't know. It's something about females. They be always wanting you to come to them. Sometimes if they come to you too quick, it's scary. Look what happened. Oh, okay. Yes, I did the friendship bracelet. Yes, yes. And the crazy part was I almost bought him one. I said, no, this would be looking like a promise ring. I swear I did. I was gonna buy her something like cruise. She was like, I don't want nothing and I only wear gold. Man, little do you know, I'll buy you platinum. Like, quit playing with me. I like Cartier. Ay, 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 ay. Ooh, I like Cartier. That's why I be looking half cute now, because I ain't had no woman to spend all my money on in a long time. Man, I got a high heel fetish. Used to buy high heels off the chain, and sis can walk so good in them. Oh my God. But she been making her own. Like, that's sexier. Like, instead of going to buy you some bags, I just give you some money and tell you, go create you some shoes. What? What? Yeah, yeah, and I get that part too, but I very much have been leading. Like, I very much have been leading. Like, what else do I do at this point? Like, that's where I'm at with it. Like, I done said all I'm gonna say now. If you respond, you try to act half right, I'm like, man, you need to pull up. Like, you need to pull up for what? Let's have a conversation. After that conversation, Let's make a plan. Let's go somewhere. After that hangout, I'm gonna be like you and bro. One hangout, she mine. She mine. Yeah, I love shoes too, but I never really much cared for them for myself until like this little last little 3, 4 year single stint. I actually been shopping for myself, and it feels pretty nice. I don't do too much. I don't do too much. I realize I need to put some purple shoes in my collection. I've been putting it off, but I think it's time. I said purple or like hunter green, and I think I'm gonna do purple first. Man, I used to buy high heels so much. My mama said, I can't understand how somebody who loves them so much don't wear them. Lady, you don't get it. It's your fault. My mom used to have them boxes where they had the back in the day was Polaroid. So her boxes had the Polaroid picture on the front because she had so many shoes and she had like different shades of the same color. That's how I learned about mauve and fuchsia. Like people don't like my mom was like she had a shoe fetish and I got it honestly. But I can walk in heels and like that be shocking people too. That's why I used to miss my thrift store drag because that's what I would do. I would go find the heels I wanted to wear, then I'll find like an old lady outfit. I always do like the old lady or the church member. And I be having people at the thrift shop just stop and laugh. And them old women be living their best life watching me act a fool. I just like to have fun. You know, when you work in a stressful field and you work in a draining, emotional field, you like to like be the exact opposite when you're not at work. Like I don't like to be stuck on the phone hearing about hours and hours of somebody problems. Like I did that all day on the clock. Let's explore, let's create, let's plan. Let's go on an adventure type shit. I know she did. Oh yeah, I can tell by some of your pictures, girl. I know that's right for strike a pose. Yes, honey. You know, we had light skin problems too. Don't act like you didn't. Light skinned girls used to always strut a little stronger. And you wonder why they used to pull our hair. And them heifers thought I was biracial because down south I was so bright skinned. They used to call me Oreo, sellout. Man, kids is mean. They way worse now. Now they could cyberbully you. Bitch, you mean you could still be mean to me when I'm at home in my own house? And they don't know how to unplug from the internet. They don't want to miss nothing. They don't want somebody to see it and they didn't see it. So they have to stay tapped in, just traumatized. My son didn't get social media till he went to college, so hopefully KJ won't be rushing to that mess either. Because I'm gonna mess around and catch a case. They mess with my grandbaby. Let me go on the record as saying I already got him a shirt in one of my cars that say my nana is crazy. Don't make me have to call her or something like that. Hmm. Like you Rez was saying, okay. Ooh, it's about that time for me to eat my last few pistachios. Girl, don't make no sense how fast I go through this 3 pound bag. Oh, honey. One girl bit me on the top of my eyes, and I think it was in the kindergarten. And you could still see the teeth print real lightly. Yes, she did. My mom was cussing them people out. How was she hanging on my daughter's eye? And where was y'all at? Man, they bullied me so bad. I think it was 5th grade. I cut my hair. My mama was mad. It was teasing me, talking about I was peeing on it. And I wasn't even no pissy baby. I didn't piss in the bed or nothing. Them heifers was just jealous and I didn't know it, girl. They do tear the little roof of your mouth up, honey. Don't be struggling. Oh, trust me. Getting them teeth ain't all about just how I look. That got a lot to do with it though. But I miss chewing down on them like that. I can't do what's them things? Cheetos like I used to. What else, girl? The struggle be real. They was trying to talk me into getting that full denture, but I just can't I ain't ready for that consciously yet. We're gonna have to start with the partial. Mm-mm. I'm looking on here. It's a button where I can do a presentation. So that would be cool if I ever wanted to do a live and like present. Like maybe I was showing how to edit. I need to see what all you can do with this. My son said he wanted me to teach him how to do it. And I get it figured out. Mm-hmm. Girl. About to listen to me some music and take my nighttime medication, I guess. You see how boring my life be? That's why I be sleep at 9 and up at 3. I think that's what made me more vulnerable to that trap I fell in. Somebody trying to monopolize all your time to make you feel important. Whole time they preying on you. I'll be damned. You live and you learn. That's what they say. Seem like I done did a lot more learning than living. About time for that shit to even out. Oh, wow. That's crazy. Me and my baby sister, well, my middle sister, we used to argue over who had it worse because they're dark skinned, they're part Nigerian, and I'm light skinned, but they don't understand. Like, I couldn't go around my granny people. Black girls really didn't like me until I was a teenager. Like, I got bullied and what do you kind of say, like racially profiled by blacks, not whites. Like the black girls were the ones who were mean to me. White people love me, still do. But I don't go around like so anti-black woman because of it, like you know who. Like as a kid, it was horrible. As an adult, you recognize that as envy and what it exactly is. And if they really knew, like I love dark skin. Like I wanted my son to be chocolate so bad. Like I love chocolate women. You wouldn't tell that because my last couple of exes was light skinned, but darker the berry, the sweeter the juice, girl. I be trying to see the truth in that. Okay, now. I don't get into them type of things. You think that would have helped me avoid some stuff because I do watch me some First 48. First 48, that's my show. I swear I'm a detective in my other life. But how come I don't be detective my own troubles? My friend showed me this weekend though how you put a person's name in the system and see what then went on in their life. See, I don't be knowing how to do all that type of stuff. But boy, you see somebody background and that'll slow up that attraction. Hmm. Be worried about somebody accepting your shit. Whole time, like my son say, whole time. Look at what they got going on. Y'all done inspire me tonight though. I might do one more story for the book because I don't think I'm gonna do no more video content. I definitely probably want to have one drop for the new year. But I got one up until the 30th. So the 31st probably won't be no video. And then the new year, I want to drop something real good. Ain't figured out what that's gonna be yet. stay with the YouTube trend, build on it. I think I'm just gonna base it on the turnout I get from the videos that's on there now. And then we'll see what we're gonna do next. Yeah. Oh, you said show you, girl. So basically, you look up the county that they're in, which is difficult for like chick from Michigan because she was using so many different aliases. But yeah, you can see what's under their actual name. The unfortunate part about it is it gives addresses and everything. Like, I just have to thank God that I don't have no criminal record like that. But for even with people with a criminal record, like that's kind of not fair that their place of living becomes public record like that. I remember when them PPP loans came out too. You could see where a person lived and where they said their business was located. Like, people don't be realizing how much that should be public information. So on Amazon, my parenting book is under my regular name, Faithful Wheeler, and then my autobiography is under my surname, Francine Dubois. When I took French in school, that was my name, Francine Francois. Anyway, something like that. So, and I did it under a surname just because there's just parts of me that, they're raw. And so I just didn't want that immediately available to any and everybody. Like, I don't hide it. My son asked me one time, why did I post both books if I was gonna do one under a different name? Because that's how I did it, and that's what I do. But I'm not ashamed of my story or my testimony. It's just working in the line of work that you do, working with people with trauma. Sometimes people can feel like because of your trauma, you can help them through their trauma and worried about the wrong thing. So that's why I just try to make a separation to an extent. But the parenting book, I'm gonna do a part 2 to that. I've probably got like 3 chapters. What I'm doing now is more or less presenting from the voice of the kids. Like when I worked at that school, a lot of the 3rd, 4th graders, 6th graders, 9th, 10th graders, they used to tell me like what they didn't like about at home, what they expected from their parents, where they feel like their parents dropped the ball, where they feel like they were disconnected. Like most teenagers, like they feel like their parents don't have a clue. They're angry, and it's just some things I feel like we could do better. And the Black woman's relationship with her Black daughters is just horrible. And my son even speaks on it too, being a boy, seeing that. And so I've tried to address that in my podcast and on different platforms, but I also want to do more about that in my second parenting book. So the first book is Parenting 911. Will someone please help our children? And the second one, I was trying to see if I could add the picture here, but I'm on the laptop, so it's probably not in a file on here. So the other one, the autobiography is called What You Don't Know Could Hurt You. What you don't know could hurt you. And how you're going to know it's the right one is because it has the mouse, like the computer mouse, with a heart attached to it. And if you ever tell me when you guys are coming in my neck of the woods, I would sign a copy for you. Like give you a copy I got signed, or sign the copy you get. And for everybody that has Parenting 911, the first book, they're going to get Parenting 911, the second book, for half off. Because the first book I did without editing. Like, I was just so anxious to get the book out. So I just rushed it through Amazon. But a lot of people have bought that book. So that's just something that I wanted to rectify moving forward. But thank you for asking. And if you do end up reading one of them, I would love your feedback, because feedback only helps me do better. I don't sugarcoat much. I'm a very transparent person. My mom said that makes me more of a Libra because Scorpios are supposedly so secretive. My son don't like me to tell y'all. If I bump my nose right now, he don't want me to tell y'all I did that. Like, he's just different. He's different, and that's good. His mama's crazy, and that's okay too. Could. What you don't know could hurt you. It could, right? It's that title is so truth, and yet I fall victim. Like, I'm the one who's telling you that right there in the title. And yet I get hurt by what I should have known every time. So perhaps I just need to look at the cover of that book every morning. And every time I enter a new situation with somebody, because, honey, if practicing what you preach was a person, it wouldn't be me. It wouldn't be me. I could see all them red flags for somebody else I cared about, but I'm going to be sitting there with a paintbrush like, well, maybe if I love them enough, this one will turn yellow. No, it's red. It's going to be red. Oh, I love Pisces. They're amazing. They can be real cutthroat, but if they love you, they love you. And when they be real cutthroat, you just tell their ass to go take a nap. I'm sure y'all balance each other. I don't know much about the Aquarian, but I do have some Pisces in my heart. I've never dated a Pisces. K. Michelle is one. Oh, I would love to date her. But I see how she gets in her mood too. Whoo, child. I would definitely tell her to go lay down somewhere. Take 2 naps. Cause she be tweaking. But you can tell she got an uber big heart. Oh, it's gonna be so hard. Facts. That's a good way to describe it. I couldn't figure out how to describe the color purple because I was gonna do a little short review on the shorts, but my sister-in-law just made it make sense. She said it was like a Broadway production, and that I would have to agree with that. It was like a Broadway production. It definitely was. And I get how that was easy for them because it was a Broadway production before they made the movie. Mhm. Hmm. My best friend, she used to be the one, like, anybody tried to cross me or, do any kind of way with me, she knew I was so passive and caring, she would be the one that would just cut through their ass before I could even say anything. Damn Pisces. But she would also sit up there and cook a steak dinner for her enemy. Just good people. Oh Lord, my barber ain't confirmed my last minute change. Maybe he will in the morning. I'd be wrong if I just showed up. No, I wouldn't. And I probably is. Just gonna show up. You said if I look up Aquarius, I'm gonna see you. Oh, child. Let me see what Echo gonna say. Echo, tell me three things about the Aquarius.
The sign Aquarius is represented by the water bearer and falls between January 20th and February 18th under the tropical zodiac. Aquarius individuals are known for their unique perspectives, visionary ideas, and capacity to think outside the box.
I see
They are
that.
also noted for their humanitarianism and care for others.
I see that. I see that. Thinking outside the box, creativeness, compassion for others. I see all of that in you. Okay. All right, Aquarius, come through. I think that's what my goddaughter is because hers is January 24th. I think we said y'all's is the same day. I need to not be thinking that and put it in my calendar. That's what you do for your hairstylist. Oh, okay. I have to do that when my son messaged me too, because usually his message be delayed to what I've been and said. So I have to go back over what I said, then to connect it to what he's responding with. So that's what I just had to do for your hairstylist comment. Y'all nerdy? Well, no, I ain't gonna see that in my best friend. Ain't no nerd up in her at all, bless her heart. It's not her fault though, but that girl, she's the friend that you don't take to the company party. It's just not gonna ever mesh well. I used to hate it when she came to my job to get my car. Oh my god. Only person would come to a professional setting and call me smooth. She could actually be introducing me to somebody to help them with like a foster care or child, just some type of situation, and she's still gonna say smooth. Like, bitch, this my job. She can't separate the hood from. So yeah, nerdy. She is not. She can cook her ass off. I ain't had chillings in years because I've been mad at her. But that girl used to cook me chillings and pig feet and all the wrong type of food just to love on me. What did I have for dinner? I had pizza. I had a personal pan pizza, and I pretty much did eat it all. That chicken you seen I had made that a few days ago. And I did eat a little bit of it. I think what I didn't like is my chicken turned out drier than I would have wanted it to. Um Usually when I make something with two like that, I would take the other one to work, but I don't be going into the office, so it's like the other one ends up getting thrown away. Maybe I should freeze it. My main office days is Monday. Like I'm really good about going on Mondays. So I used to do like meal prep a couple of meats on Sundays, but I don't know, for the last few months with all that crazy turmoil going on with Chick, just seemed like my system been out of whack. So I get back into my groove, trying to pick up some more weight. Um Not weightlifting, but what am I trying to say? Some more weight loss stuff. Like I was supposed to get this sweatshirt that makes you sweat really bad when you're working out. But no, I didn't add it to my cart. But guess what did get added to my cart and checked out? The double chamoy pickle kit. Like the whole who said maybe they would never do that again person. Now you done them again. Like what is that really about? But no, the shirt, no, you didn't order that, dumb self. Oh no, see, she thinks she finna stress me out all day Friday about this house and stuff. No, I'm probably gonna give you a good 90-minute visit at the most. They tell me I gotta work on my boundaries, and boy, do I ever. Hey, you texting me Tuesday night talking about what you want to work on Friday. You work on it from now until Friday. I'm capping. Oh, that's what's up. I worry about y'all phlebotomists though. How are you okay sticking people with needles? I used to pass out when I got a TB test. That's how scary I am. But that's what's up. Some days I feel like my college mattered, and some days I feel like I just created a whole bunch of debt. And I just don't see myself pushing so hard with nobody else. Girl, it's like the first half I did, it was weird. It was hot and different, but I like hot and different. So then I went back for the second half, and I think the second half is when I realized I wanted it again. And then I was just going to order the pickle because the stuff you can get like at the little stores around here, but not the pickle. But the pickle is like $9. So plus shipping. So it just didn't make sense to do just the pickle, and one kid is like 15, 17. So I just got the double, child. So to me, that's 4 pickles because I'm going to cut them both in half. Yeah, I don't have no wine. I'm not really a drinker. And so yeah, it didn't work in my favor last weekend. Was it Saturday? No, girl, you was just drunk Sunday. Sunday, I didn't. I was a little too buzzed. And for New Year's, I never drink really, so and it doesn't really help me sleep. It just messes up my acid reflux. I think it helps me get liquid courage when I be wanting to like flirt with old girl more, but I've done enough of that now too for a while, so I don't need no liquor. Once I take my nighttime meds, I'll go to sleep. That's the thing. I'm gonna go to sleep. Now I might not stay asleep, or it might take me a long time to get to sleep, but I do eventually sleep. But eating just ain't really been happening. But the junk food is why you ain't gonna tell that it ain't been happening. Because if you can still eat a cupcake or a donut and some pistachios and a Sprite, the weight is still there. The diabetes is still there. Like, I have to make real lifestyle changes. And I will, slowly but surely. I think knowing that I want to be healthy and alive for KJ has been a lot of motivation. Once I get more active and less sitting in this house alone in my feelings, it'll all be better. It'll all be better. This is a slower week because not all my clients wanted to meet. So probably out of 11, I'm only seeing like 3 people this week. So that makes it a little tougher. But I've been good. Make content, shoot the shit with y'all. Be on TikTok, just playing my music. I'm kind of like a DJ over there. If people talk to me, I will talk, but mostly it's just a platform I be on, playing my music, sharing my weird side. I guess. I don't know. I don't really know. I got no niche there, like I ain't got no niche here. I is who I is. So I don't know. Yes, you could tell when somebody's scared or they not comfortable with it or they new. And I always be asking them too. But one thing I did notice that saves me more, I asked for the butterfly needle. That butterfly needle makes it 1,000 times different. Then I just try to turn my head away, squeeze that ball or whatever they give me. They always say I got good veins, but in all that conversation, like don't like I get why y'all try to do that. But to me, it's like, shut up and get finished. Like, that's what I be wanting to say, but I don't say it. I just be like, and then someone be like, I'm done. I'll be like, what? Never even felt it. And I be wanting to go back to them the whole time. Dominoes. Now, that's something I haven't. I used to do games on my phone, but I think since I started getting real into this content, I don't make it to the games no more. Like once I check emails and then do content and cuz it's crazy cuz like I'll be like uploading a video on the Mac. Then I'll be like editing a video on one phone. Then I'll be like making a thumbnail on another phone. And so yeah, I was doing melatonin for a while, but it wasn't really helping me. I actually have a melatonin spray that I spray on my pillows. Um But like my blood pressure medication and my migraine medication, usually those can pretty much tucker me out. The only time that doesn't happen is if I just got a lot of stuff on my mind. Like if I'm overthinking or I'm over worrying, which last night that definitely was happening, but I don't think that'll be an issue tonight. Tonight, I feel like I've made a decision in my mind and in my heart. And so now it's trying to prep for it. Like when you don't know what you're going to do, you don't really know how to move or what to do. Well, at least there's a part of me now that knows, okay, what do you know for sure? What I know for sure is one, I got to pack up this apartment. Two, I got to get rid of some stuff. Three, I got to be preparing to relocate. Am I going to do that in one trip? I'm going to do that in two trips. Am I going to leave at the end of February or the beginning of March? Like it's a different level of what now in my mind that's because I think I was just struggling with what to do. Now that's not an issue no more. Now it's about how to do what you know you want to do. Oh, I didn't know that. Why they never told me about that? Amlodipine. Yeah, I got that one. And lisinopril. It had got really high. All I was taking was lisinopril at first, but between the stress from the other job and then the weight, he threw another one on. He was trying to throw on another diabetes medicine too, but I begged him not to do that. But soon I'm gonna have to go do some more blood work, probably before I move. Because if my numbers is worse, I need to know that so I don't start losing kidney functioning. I'm just gonna have to do cold turkey, no sugar. Sugar is the devil, and I am in love with it. And bread is sugar, potatoes is sugar, macaroni and cheese is sugar. This shit is crazy. Everything that tastes good is bad, even coochie sometimes. Okay, that's probably my sign to get off. Oh, it's probably my sign to get off. How long we been going? Oh, girl, I've been talking 2 hours. Oh, shoot. And you've been really keeping me company, sis. Brother, I probably feel like how he feel when women get on the phone, because I'm one of them people that feel like that too. Like, y'all just be running y'all mouth. Sometimes I talk to my mentor and I feel bad for her husband, because we'll say we about to get off the phone for about 2 hours straight. But it's crazy because that's like my threshold. Like I could talk to her, I could talk to my son, I could probably shoot the breeze with a couple of people, but I'm really not like I'm not that hey girl, guess what happened type of person. I don't do a lot of the girl talk, in other words. Oh no, yeah, the doctor said to me too. A couple of times I was a walking stroke. it could get real bad real quick. It could get real bad real quick. We can't play with it. We can't play with it. Cause my mom said to me, your son too young to be taking care of you, and she right about that. Lose activity in half of my side, especially now. What the hell I'm gonna do with KJ then? Oh, I would be so mad at myself. I probably would push myself into the water. No, I gotta get finished up, get my shit together. I love working out. That has never been a problem for me. I enjoy it. The problem comes in what you bring in your mouth. Gas station got all the sweets right up front. I mean, it's inevitable. It's inevitable, girl. But when you know better, you do better. Oh yeah, I bet you he do be needing that break. I be wondering about that too. And couples being my one couple I watched, Nick and Carla. You know, I be thinking all the time, like, dang, do one person just go inside a store and take longer on purpose? Like, how do you really make sure a person's got that time? I'm gonna have to be considering that too, when you living in someone else's home or whatnot. Things to consider, but I know it's different in a small area like that. Oh man, that's so sad. I'm so sorry to hear that. Mm-mm. I gotta get it together. That's the big thing that helped my mom losing the weight. I don't honestly, I'm gonna make you laugh on this one too, but honestly, the best diet is the carnivore diet, and that is actually what Vanessa does. But the excess of the grease and fat part, like that's a whole nother story. But meat, protein, those are actually the good things. See, vegan, the scary part about it is you're not doing the like their supplement take up is gonna be in that like the avocado, the fruits. Like I'm allergic to fruit. So a lot of the things it's hard for me to do. I could do pescatarian, like where it's just fish and shrimp for the rest of your life. I've tried the quinoa. I'm pretty good with that. I'm pretty good with the couscous. I just don't buy it. Like when I was doing the Hello Fresh and stuff like that, that's when I was eating my healthiest. And I do want to get back to that. But you have to be in a mood to cook that stuff or it goes bad. And that's what happened to the last batch that I got for free and didn't even order. But when my mood fluctuates like this, I'm not in a place to cook. And so that's why I haven't been doing Hello Fresh. But I just need to stop putting rice and potatoes with everything. They tell you do double vegetable. And sometimes I'm good about that. I had got real good about my salads for a while, but I cycle. And what my nutritionist told me was because of how I was brought up with my grandmother making like soul food, mood food, she said I had the wrong relationship with food. So get back to working out more. I want to get a personal trainer. I want to start seeing my nutritionist again, but that's like 150 something out of pocket every visit. Yeah, I be wanting to die because I see people, even when I used to cut up fruit salads for my son, I used to want it so bad. And every while again, I will cheat and my whole throat just be toe the fuck up. I was sitting here doing my scratching my throat earlier. Remember, I was trying to think that I have anything with some fruit in it. No, that was probably just from that incense. But yes, girl, that could probably be some content I need to create for myself. But yeah, it may be a topic to have with friend, but I ain't saying nothing else to friend until she figure out if she want to say something to me. If she gone from it because of what I did with her girl, then let that be it, and I can be gone from it too. But if she push, I pull. So, but yeah, Eventually, I will get it together. All right, girl. I'm gonna get off of here. Go get my meds. I gotta listen to my music every time I go to my music. And then I usually listen to me a sermon or a meditation. And then hopefully I'll be slobbing, thinking about my hair appointment in the morning. Let me find out y'all know what color it is. Tell brother I said have a great night. Thank you so very much for talking to me and just being a super cool human. I don't find very many of those, so I appreciate you. And yeah, maybe I see y'all tomorrow on Erez Live. Trader Starches. Okay, thank you, because I'm strung on them. Now, a friend of mine made me some cauliflower pizza, like the cauliflower was the crust, and I've had cauliflower chicken nuggets. Yeah. And I used to eat the meatless chicken nuggets and stuff too, but I still would put potatoes with it. So, yeah, let's work on the starches. Have a great night, and I will talk to you guys soon. Namaste.